Hello everybody, back here again with our vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 6th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning way earlier than I wanted to, got the dogs all out, did the best I could to keep them all quiet, and basically let my wife sleep in as best she could. Got that done. She finally got up, got a couple things taken care of, got things wrapped around, and kind of got all the dogs fed and all the noise could be made and that fun stuff that comes with it. So from there, hung outside with the dogs for a while in the morning, got a couple things accomplished, took care of the yard a little bit here and there, and then basically hanging out. Had two new dogs getting dropped off today, and one, they're like, oh yeah, can we come over 9 o'clock? No problem, like not a big deal. Got, dogs getting dropped off. So taking my wife to the doctor today also, so I got to work on that. It's 9:45. I'm like, hey, where's this dog coming still? Like, oh yeah, he's on his way, he's about 15 minutes out. I'm like, which means your son completely forgot about it again. And what the fuck? It doesn't make sense. Your son is impossible to remember to bring this dog over. You're out of town. How about you set an alarm to call him and tell him, hey, bring the dog over, and then go from there, because I'm thinking I got these plans where I can't go for my run, I can't do stuff, I gotta wait for the dog to get here. So it's all fun and games, it's all good. So finally they got here, got the dog dropped off, another dog got dropped off, and everything was smooth there, not a problem at all. Hung around for the day, had to I'm gonna take my wife to the doctor, actually see the surgeon for the first time since the surgery from like 2 weeks ago, and had to get her all loaded up in the car and all that good fun stuff. And it was, I don't know, it is what it is. We get her loaded in, it's a pain in the butt. In the process of getting there, somehow she gets her leg caught like on the door, the handle or something. I don't know what the heck happened. Somehow she gets in and out of the car a few times, works fine. Other times it just goes completely wrong, and this was one that went completely wrong. And then she starts hollering as I'm trying to put the wheelchair in the trunk. So I'm up there and I'm like, what? She goes, my leg. I'm like, it's stuck. So I had to pull her leg down, help get her the rest of the car. And of course, then she's in a lot of pain, and that all sucks. And she didn't take any pain pills because they make her stand sleepy, that she didn't want to mess with that. So she didn't take any, plus didn't really want her on pain pills. I'm just going to see the doctor because I want to be, able to tell him exactly how it feels and whatnot and what he's doing with it. So went ahead and said the heck with it. So we get her up there. We get there early. It's a weird, there's a bunch of doctors in one building, and apparently we came in the wrong door. We came in the north door, just in the south door, let's go through the hallway. So I was able to go through through all the examining rooms, got there, and then we check in with them over there and stuff. And we're there early because I hate being late, especially from a wheelchair. It takes longer to get in and out and all that stuff. If we get there, probably, we're 15 minutes early, maybe 12 minutes early to the actual waiting room of the doctor we're supposed to see. And we sit there. Nobody says a word to us. We're sitting out there and stuff, waiting around. Time for our appointment comes and goes, and I'm like, what the hell's up with this? Somebody else comes up and didn't hear them saying to the person, but the person's telling his mother, who he's taken there to, this is the doctor, that they're running like 30 minutes behind. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, they didn't tell us any of that crap, and we're the last person to check in before this person, so clearly it must be the other doctors. There's a bunch of doctors there and stuff, so I'm like, no big deal. And somebody else comes in and telling them 30 minutes behind also, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I look down, I finally realized the fact that we're now 15 minutes past our appointment. So we're 50 minutes before we're even supposed to see the doctor, already late. So I go there and ask him, like, hey, we kind of walked down the wrong hallway. Did we get checked in correctly? Like, did you guys skip us? Like, what the hell happened here? And she's like, oh, no, it's just we're running behind it. I'm like, you guys didn't bother telling us this shit? The whole time my wife's sitting here in this chair, it's super uncomfortable. She's already hurt herself from being out there, and she's squirming around and stuff. We didn't bring in the extra, the comfortable padding and stuff, the pillows and stuff, because this shouldn't be an hour wait to even see the damn doctor. So really not happy about that. So they finally take us back to the room. We're an hour behind schedule, which is ridiculous, but whatever. So we go back to the room, see the nurse, secretary, whatever type thing, takes all the vitals, the blood pressures, all that stuff, and then the doctor comes in. Great doctor, talks about things, whatever. I got x-rays first, I guess, which the lady running the x-ray machine did awesome. Karen talked about how great she did. Didn't even make her get out of the chair. Was able to move the equipment all around, get all the pictures they wanted without really doing much to her at all, which worked out really, really well. So that was good. Surgeon looked at the picture, said, hey, it looks like it's healing. We got to start bending this thing now. So we also asked about, there's supposed to be a physical therapist come to the house, home health aide for physical therapy. It never showed up because workers' comp were dealing with multiple people talking to everybody, and they supposedly reached out to the surgeon's office and said there was no order for it. So they called and said, no, they're not supposed to do it until they see the doctor. Well, the doctor told us we're supposed to see one, and he wouldn't admit that it was a screw up on his office side. It was a whole thing. I'm like, whatever. So they went ahead and they basically took the staples out of her leg, which was no fun at all. And they were taking the staples out. Did pretty decent. She did real well. So she got to the end, and they put two staples in right together, real close. And I think the lady taking them out didn't realize there was two there, because she was pulling on them. The way you pull a staple out, you kind of go one side, go the other. Because she was pulling on two at one time, it hurt a lot. I mean, to the point my wife had to take a break and then come back to it because it was just too much for her to handle. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Then the doctor did the stretching move, trying to get her leg to bend, because we gotta get the thing to bend 90 degrees and whatnot. He did put an order supposedly in for a physical therapist for a place somewhere here close to us. I'm like, we can drive wherever, we don't care. Just get us in so we can see people, this kind of thing. So I was like, oh, that sucks. But what should have been like all the way up there, see the doctor and back, maybe 2 hours, turned into like 4+ hours of this. It was so long. It was so long. Like it was ridiculous. We were gone for like 3.5 hours, which is so not right. But finally got out of there. Still don't know when the nurse is supposed to get physical therapy and whatnot. Supposed to be having a home health nurse come to the house to help with different things. They can't do that. Still can't shower for 2 more days. So that's a pain in the ass. But it just like, oh, it just so sucks. But it is what it is. So went ahead from there, got her back home. Asked her if she wanted to stop anywhere, and she was in so much pain from the staples and stuff and stretching her leg that she didn't want to stop anywhere and get anything to eat or whatever on the way home. So I said, okay, cool. Got back to the house. Wait for the dog to get picked up. The other one dog was here for daycare, and they basically, we normally hear the grandmother picks the dog up, the son brings the dog, and the owner, then her mother. So it's a son and a mother that pick the dog up, drop the dog off, and she completely apparently forgot what day it was. I'm assuming because of the holiday yesterday, whatever. So she was super late picking the dog up, which wasn't a big deal. But once she had the dog picked up, I was able to get my run in, and it was late enough. Karen and my wife, my mom, were already ready to eat. So I just went ahead and ate with them. And I'm like, well, I can't go run right now after I eat. So I went outside and chilled out with the dogs a little bit, let my supper settle. Went and got my run in after that. Then got back, grabbed a shower, hung outside. The one dog was supposed to be getting picked up. Couldn't get picked up because their flight got delayed and whatnot and whatever. So I was like, okay, and they asked me if I'd haul it up to them. So took another dog home. Not the end of the world, but just more time away from the house. It just kind of sucks, but got that all done. Got back, relaxed outside for a little bit, and then headed in, got the dogs all situated and comfortable where they want to be for the night. Wrapped it up and called it a day. So pretty much all we got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.